The Scriptural Origins of the Jubilee Year, Wednesday, second week of Advent. On this day of atonement, the trumpet blast of the ram's horn shall echo throughout the land. Leviticus 25:4. Many people are surprised to learn that the idea of a jubilee is rooted deeply in the Old Testament. In the book of Leviticus, Moses gives the Israelites a command that every 50th year was to be set apart as a sacred time. It was a year marked by pardon, renewal, rest, and a return to right relationship with God and neighbor. Within the Catholic Church, the first ordinary jubilee was announced by Pope Boniface VIII in AD 1300. Large crowds had journeyed to Rome on foot, arriving in great numbers at Christmas of 1299. Their pilgrimages were prompted by a widespread longing for holiness amid difficult times. They came to pray at the tombs of Saints Peter and Paul and to seek the Pope's blessing for strength and grace. Moved by the fervor of the faithful, the Holy Father proclaimed a jubilee, a year of abundant mercy and the remission of sins. Over the centuries, the rhythm of jubilee years has shifted. At first they occurred every 100 years, then every 50, and now they are normally celebrated every 25 years. The Church may also call an extraordinary jubilee, such as the Jubilee of Mercy in 2015. As our present jubilee year draws to a close, we are invited to renew our hearts as pilgrims of hope, opening ourselves to the rich graces God offers. The word jubilee itself comes from the Hebrew yobel, meaning a ram's horn. When the horn was fashioned as an instrument, the shofar, its blast signaled the beginning of the jubilee. A similar trumpet was used in Rome to announce the start of the Holy Year. Today, the Church also celebrates the feast of Our Lady of Loreto. At that time, Jerusalem, all Judea, and the whole region around the Jordan went out to him, and they were baptized by him in the Jordan River, confessing their sins. Matthew 3:5-6. Yesterday we reflected on what aspects of our lives the Lord might want us to change in order to prepare the way for him, as John the Baptist commands. Yet even when we recognize what needs to be reformed, another question arises: how do I actually change? Most people try to reform themselves by relying only on their own abilities, like starting a self-improvement plan. But the transformation Christ speaks about is never something we achieve by our own strength alone. We must turn to him and ask for his help. That help is grace, God's own life poured into the soul, and it is powerful. We draw upon God's grace, especially through the sacraments, above all the Holy Eucharist. We receive grace whenever we pray, perform works of charity, make sacrifices for others, and seek the Lord in countless small ways. God is incredibly generous. With his grace, we truly can make straight the path within our hearts. Take some quiet time today to rest in the Lord's presence.